Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? Hope you're well. I'm also fine. This is Saiful Alam, Assistant Teacher of English, Maskal Secondary School, Satkira Shodor Satkira. I would like to welcome to my online class. Hope you will enjoy the class. Okay. Let me ask you some question on the previous classes. What do we use if there is said in the reporting speech for assertive sentence? Thank you. It should be said, and if it is said to, we have to use what? Told. Thank you very much. So in the last classes we have been talking about assertive sentence. Thank you. Let me show you a poster, then you will then you can guess which topic we have been discussing. Okay, just a minute. Okay, my dear students, you can see two pictures in the poster, and look at the poster or pictures very carefully. So what you can see here? What can you see here? We can read, Meena said to Raju, "What are you doing now?" Okay, so which and on the second picture, on the left side, there are some words. You can see on, in, off, at, by, from, behind, to, out, under. So there is a question. My teacher said to me, "Do you know them?" So can you guess which sentence is it? What are you doing now? Thank you. This is an interrogative sentence. Thank you very much, because there is an interrogative sign. Thank you. So today's topic. So which item we have been learning? Can you guess? Yes, this is narration. Thank you very much. So if we write it here, so Meena said to Raju, "What are you doing now?" Okay, so this is certainly we have been practicing narration, interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. Okay, so we have been practicing. So today we will discuss interrogative sentence. Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to tell you something, that is here is said or said to. Okay, verb. Talk about verb. So if it is said or said to, it will be asked. Okay, the verb, it will be asked, asked. Okay, so here assertive sentence, said to, instead of said to we are using told, but in interrogative sentence, said or said to, instead of said or said to, we have to use asked, or you can use inquired, as you wish. Just a minute. Inquired, you can use also inquired also, okay, as you wish. You can use ask also, you can use inquired also. So my dear students, so this is direct and this is indirect, okay. So can you tell me what should we write here? So Meena, instead of said to, you have to use one of them, okay, as you wish. Asked whom? Raju, okay. And you should be very careful about interrogative sentence because when in assertive sentence, when we were dropping quotation marks, we have used that, but in interrogative sentence we will not use it, okay. So there is no use of that here, okay. So this word we will use, okay. What? Why? Look at the sentence very carefully. It starts with WH word. So you see, WH word, actually we use it for making questions. Yes, there are lot more questions without WH word, but you see, and what are the WH words? You see, what? WH words. They are one of them what, why, when, how, whom, whose, etc. Okay. Why they are called WH word? You see, the word starts with WH, okay. That's why they are called WH, though it looks different, but it is also called WH word, WH, okay. So the note is, if any interrogative sentence starts with WH word, we have to use it, okay. So I'm repeating, if any interrogative sentence starts with WH word, we have to use it as conjunction, okay. Thank you. So they are, thank you. Okay. So we have got WH word here, what? So we are using it, okay. Now another question I'd like to ask you. So which tense is it? What are you doing now? Which tense is it? This is yes, the things is running or somebody is doing something at present, so it is present continuous tense. Thank you. So can you tell me, if it is present continuous tense, what should we write in indirect sentence narration? Thank you. So what, can you remember? Second person here is object, this one, okay. So what he was doing. So now it would be then, okay. Try to remember the chart I gave you. Today will be that day, yesterday would be the previous day, now would be then, will would be would, can would be could. Okay, so in this way, now becomes then. So let me tell you again, if any interrogative sentence with WH word, you have to use it as conjunction. Okay, so let me show you another example. My teacher said to me, why are you late in the class? Okay. Look at the sentence very carefully. The sentence is also starts with WH word. Okay, WH word. Okay, so instead of said to my teacher, so it would be, what would we should use? It should be asked. Asked me. So we should use it as conjunction. Why? So you would be me. Okay, because second person always indicates object. So I. Which tense is it? Why are you late in the class? It is present indefinite tense. Thank you. So it would be past simple. So why I was late in the class. I think you have understood. If you don't understand, you can also comment. You can ask me. As there is no option, as there is no opportunity to ask me directly, so you can ask your question commenting below the video. Okay, you are always welcome in this regard. Okay. If you have no question, then we are moving forward. Okay. Let me remind you something more important when we are transforming interrogative sentence into indirect one. Here, in most cases, student make mistake. You see, in most cases, student make mistake. See. As it is an interrogative sentence, from my experience I am telling you, most students make it interrogative once again in the indirect narration. Okay, so what do they do? Was I late in this class? But we should remember that an indirect sentence is always, indirect narration is always using assertive sentence. So here the subject comes first, then the verb. Okay. So if we can remember it, this is an assertive sentence. Okay. So when we are transforming direct into indirect one, so we are making it assertive sentence. Okay. In all cases, it is, if it is imperative sentence, if it is optative sentence, if it is exclamatory sentence, we are doing assertive sentence. Okay. We are making it assertive. So in this case, subject comes first, then the verb. Okay, not in this way. This is wrong. Thank you. Okay. My teacher said to me, do you know them? Okay, my dear students, look at the sentence very carefully. This is also an interrogative sentence, but the difference, can you tell me the difference? Yes. In the last two sentences we have been discussing, there was WH word in the beginning of an interrogative sentence. But here, this sentence does not start with with WH word. You see, do you? This is not a WH word. So we have to remember. I can write some note for you. No WH word plus if, okay, as conjunction. So if there is WH word, we have to use it. If there is no WH word, we have to use if as conjunction, okay. Okay, my dear students, let me show you. Then I think you will understand, because description does not work before we see it something in practical. Okay, so my teacher, so instead of said to, we have to use asked. Very good. Asked me. So there is no WH word, so we should use if. Okay, if. So you indicates object also. Okay. So I. So can you tell me which tense is it? Do you know them? Yes, it is present simple tense. So it would be past simple. Thank you. If I knew them, there is no change of third person. Okay, if you find any third person in reported speech, there will be no change. Okay, third person will sit directly. There should be no change. Okay, thank you. So let me give you another example so that you can understand it well. Mother said to me, have you taken your breakfast? Yet? Okay. So, my dear students, look at the sentence very carefully. It starts with auxiliary verb. It does not start with WH word, so we have to use if as conjunction. Okay. So have you taken your breakfast yet? So mother is asking me. Okay. So mother asked me. So what should we use here now? We have to use if as conjunction here, okay? Because there is no WH word, okay? So if, now the question is, which tense is it? Okay, which tense is it? This is, look at the structure very carefully, then you can guess. Okay, have, has, verb 3 or past participle. Have, has and verb past participle. So it is present perfect tense. Very good. Thank you, my dear students, for your participation. So ask me if. So you always indicates object. If I, present perfect tense becomes past perfect tense. Thank you. If I had taken my, so your will be my breakfast yet. Okay, now my dear students, I'd like to give you some homework. Okay, okay, so after the homework, I will close my class today. So let me give you homework. Number 1, he said to me, are you a doctor? Number 2, she said to me, will you go out for work? Number 3, the teacher said to the students, whose pen is it? Number 4, the teacher said, why were you absent from the class yesterday? Number 5. I said to her, when can you go there? Go there. These 5 sentences are given to you as homework. So I think, my dear students, thank you very much for paying attention to my class. Hope you'll be safe and sound. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Bye for now. Have a good day.